Tony Long from WWF. Just explain, first of all, we had the Parliament's vote earlier this year on the Common Fishery Policy. What's this next stage? What are we waiting for now?
Well, this is the first time since the Treaty of Lisbon that the Parliament's actually ever had a say on common fisheries policy. Up until now, it's the Council of Ministers who decide. And you know, they meet every December and they have a smoke-filled room and they say, oh, this is the decision. Well, now it's all changed. And the Parliament in February said, we want a really genuine reform of common fisheries. We don't want any more of these discards, throwing up the fish overboard. We want to make sure that we have maximum sustainable yield or beyond, so we don't keep fishing more than that's available. So the Parliament's put down a marker. Today and tomorrow, we'll see how the Council's going to react to that marker.
And what are your feelings so far? What's the difference between how the Parliament voted and how ministers are feeling here at the European Council?
Do you know, I think it's not a straightforward Council decision. I don't think we can say that there's one overall view. I actually think that there are very, very many ministers, including from the UK, including from Germany, including from the Scandinavian countries, who actually follow the Parliament's position. They want a reform, and they know that we can't wait another 10 years. We've got to do it now. On the other hand, there's a small minority of countries who may just have enough votes, and that probably includes several of the Mediterranean countries, France, Spain, maybe even some of the northern countries, Poland, and they may actually block a real reform.
And how much of a risk is that on those key issues like getting rid of discards that so many people in the UK supported with the Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall campaign and so forth? Also, you mentioned maximum sustainable yields, bringing fish numbers down to a level where hopefully it's environmentally sustainable. Those kind of key issues, what are the risks of them being blocked?
I would say at the moment it's about 50-50, but I would say one other thing. You know that the Parliament may get a second chance to have a vote, because if they say that they don't like the decision from the Council, they can have another go. And if they come back again as the Parliament with a 5-1 majority and say, we want real change, then the Parliament still could actually hopefully overturn a bad vote if that's the way it goes today and tomorrow.
But this is nonetheless a very important decision in the Council. A big protest here outside the very building. That really shows why you feel this is so important, doesn't it?
Yes. I actually think the Council believes that fisheries policy is decided by it. And I don't think it likes the idea that the Parliament would start interfering. So that's why this is so important. Not only to show that people want reform, but actually the fishing industry wants reform. If you want a future for fisheries, if you want a future for fishing communities, then we've got to get more fish back in the oceans. So it's not just a small little group of environmentalists, it's a big industry, a processing industry, the supermarket industry, the restaurant industry. All the people, I think, are now saying enough is enough.